puppy. There you are. Hello. You see my bed? Yeah, you do. There we go. Hi. Miko is here.
Holy cow, I'm so excited to film this video. Okay. Oh, side note, this entire video is going to have a lot of my personal connection and observations and my actual opinions on everything that I'm talking about, so I'm telling you now. Today, I'm going to talk about the feels. I'm talking crushes and relationships, whatever the kids are feeling nowadays. What I'm going to talk about today is not exactly what love is, but what it has become to be. Here goes nothing. I think today I'm seeing a lot of times relationships aren't really taken seriously, or at least they're really not making a big deal out of what is really going really great or even going really bad. I was noticing this past summer there was a new trend coming up, and it was something called Netflix and chill. And if you don't know what Netflix and chill is, basically somebody texts someone else, and instead of asking them out on a proper date, they go over to each other's houses. I don't know, you're just watching Netflix in general. By 10 minutes into whatever you're watching, you just start making out. Possibly even more. I don't know. But that just seemed to be all that a date was. I don't know, it was just some little thing, and then it just erupted, and that was all that I was seeing happen. That's gotta stop. I really don't like that Netflix and chill became almost the only way to go on a date. I'm so sick of only hearing about Netflix and chill dates. They're kind of becoming a joke. So someone at work was like, hey, I asked this girl out on a date, and someone else said, oh, Netflix and chill. And I'm over here what's Netflix and chill? That's not a date. This is just my observation, okay? From what I've been seeing, what I've experienced, and what I hear about, and what I research, and who texts me during my filming. Yeah, it's my mom that texted me. Why does that keep happening? No one has texted me all day today, and I just got 5 text messages. I see a lot on Twitter and social media and stuff how people don't date to be temporary. They date to have a future. First of all, that post scares the shit out of me. It scares the crap out of me, because it's having a future with someone that I met when I'm not even a quarter of the way through my life. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know. And also, I'm not used to being very respected either. So when I meet people that are just really nice in general, I really appreciate that. It just kind of scares me that I've redefined so many standards and statistics about people with anxiety and an eating disorder and depression and suicide. And people think that I'm 25 because that's my confidence level, but really I'm 18 years old. I know how to carry myself. And I don't think people my age are used to that. I shouldn't be in a relationship with someone my age because they legit cannot handle me. I made a video a long time ago about how women can be pleased, or how we can get attention from people, or we give attention because of the way that you treat us, blah blah blah. I really don't like it suddenly became okay not to care. So many people around me just weren't really caring about the people, or just the people in their everyday life. I do my best to make sure people know that they matter and that they're cared about. I don't know everybody, but at least I'm gonna make you feel I didn't have to do that. And I think guys do notice that about me, sure, but there are not a lot of times that they go after me even though they thought I was cool or whatever, because it's okay to not care. It's just getting really weird. Your head is part of the way in the video, and it's strange. So I'm gonna list off the things that I find attractive versus what guys think they have to be attractive. Let's just fucking do it. It's really attractive to be tall with dark hair, dark skin, blue eyes, and athletic. So I'm gonna call all that as total BS, because I'm gonna tell you what I think is attractive. Okay, first of all, I don't have a type because I'm not a type myself. I am not a fitness freak. I am not a stoner. I am not a bookworm. I'm not like a relationship person. And when I say all that, I mean, I'm not a fitness freak because I don't spend my days thinking about how much more I could lift or how much I want to go to the gym. I'm not a stoner because I've actually never smoked marijuana before. I'm not the bookworm because I'm actually not really that great in school. I'm not the relationship person because every time that you see me, I'm not gonna be in a new relationship. I have a lot of new guys in my life, sure, that I'm like talking to, or maybe I'm interested in them, but I'm not like, I'm not the girl that makes her way around town. Like, that's why I am not a type. So I don't think I should be with someone that is like just one of those things. I kind of want a balance, likes to have free time and has like healthy choices, but also like cares about school and their family, but still wants to like make time for me. And we can like do a lot of stuff together. Like that's what I want. I can't just have like you like relate to just one thing. Like I can't be with that, because then you'd like only want to do that one thing and like never try something new. Here's one for the history books of like things women will never say. I don't like tall men. I don't like you when you're like, I think over 6'2". I really don't like that. When I look at you, I want to feel like I am looking at you. I don't want to feel like I need a step ladder to kiss you. I'm all for a good jump. I was a gymnast at one point in my life, so I have a nice spring in my step. I can jump perfectly fine. If I'm ever like next to you and people like make the joke that you're going to break me, that's not okay with me. Like, I don't want to be with someone that is like so huge. There are some girls that I have met that will never date someone unless they're over 6 foot tall, and I think that's just rude. I have been with guys reaching from the height of 5'4" to 7'2", all for different reasons. When you believe that there's like only one person for you in the entire world, I want to like call that off right now, because there's a lot of people in my life that I like to do different stuff with. Somebody that I find attractive, I don't want to just do like one thing. So I don't think they should be like what everybody kind of wants them to be. I just don't like tall men. It's true, I'm a total sucker for a pair of blue eyes. I've liked blue eyes my entire life because that was actually all I saw. No one else in my family has brown eyes. Okay, I'm totally kidding. I know they came from my grandmother, but no one else does. She and I are the only people in my family tree, I think, that have brown eyes. That's like it. I will like get lost in a good pair of blue eyes, but it doesn't matter to me whether you tan or burn, or if you have blonde hair, brown hair, red hair. It doesn't matter to me. So, the dark hair. You can have whatever color hair you want. No one cares. Okay, and something else I find attractive in a guy, I thought about recently. I like a guy who can move. I don't want somebody that is like so poised that they can't like get loose. I want somebody who will just want to dance with me for no reason, or can like bust a move once in a while. Like, that is cool. Think about how many guys complain about how they're not flexible, but they like do like some, I don't know, some like really cool ass flip like off the diving board. Have you ever like met a guy like that? That just makes no sense to me at all. And then when they're on land, they want to like sit down all the time. Or I like someone who can just shimmy their shoulders, pump their pelvis, and be confident about it. I like a guy who can move. I also like when a guy has a nickname for me. Because my name is Alex Moran from like the show Blue Mountain State, some of my more bro-like friends call me BMS. I also had friends in high school that just call me by my last name. And it wasn't often that someone like came up with a nickname for me other than just Alex. So when someone was like special enough to do that, I just really liked that. But don't get me wrong, when you actually call me by my name, even when you're just like using a sentence, I really like that too. It's like you're acknowledging me while you're talking to me, even though you're talking about me. That's something that I like really like. Something else I like, a guy that can get excited about stuff, especially like when he's like thrown off or like really eager to learn about something. Someone that is just bored with like going to school or learning like a new trick. It could be a skateboarding trick. It could be like a new way to like cook a recipe or something. When they find a new trick and they're not happy that they found that, that's just boring to me. I just like somebody that gets happy about things, or they have something that they're passionate about. I like somebody who can team up with me. You don't have to pull that card like, why did you open the door for me? You're a female. That should never happen. I'm like, good God, you're fighting me about opening the door. Like, that makes no sense to me at all. It's okay. Like, so when a guy like wants to almost be like, hey, I signed us up for a volleyball game. I signed us up for dance lessons. I want to play flag football. I thought about having a party. Something like that where you like want to include me in like something we're going to do it at some sort of like social gathering. I really like that. It's like you want my input and you want to have a good time with me like at the same time. And that's awesome. I like a guy who is physical. I like somebody who will like want to touch me the right amount and the right places to touch me and like the right embrace. And again, like with like the physical like qualities that I look for in somebody, I don't want someone super muscular that's gonna look like they're gonna destroy me. I also don't want someone like really scrawny and like bony. If anything, I want somebody almost like me, like healthy, but like not super out there. But in reality, like you're happy enough with yourself and you can put your arm around my waist. You can just put your hand on my butt and know that I don't like to be smacked. You know that I like to be grabbed. I am okay with high-fiving a guy that I'm interested in. I'm okay with the guy that I'm interested in like picking me up and my legs going around him. A lot of times I just want to chest bump somebody. If a guy is weirded out that I like to chest bump, I'm like, okay, yeah, you're at the end of the list. I don't like you. Get out. If he like can take that like almost all the time, that's what I really find attractive. If you just want to be like close to me. Something I find attractive is when someone takes care of themselves. Like they get up in the morning and they go to school or work and they feed themselves and they shower and they like take care of maybe their pet and they get their bills paid on time, if they're like exercising the right amount and just like stuff like that. And you might hear that part and they're like, that makes no sense. I mean, like, think about how many college students nowadays are like losing sleep, or they're not going to class, or they have all this stress and they're like actually like getting into the early stages of depression. I don't want somebody like that and has like at least like good habits, you know? That's what I want. But yeah, those are just a few things that I find attractive versus what the S word wants me to find attractive. So anyway, this whole video, relationships, take them seriously. Netflix and chill, there is no chill with you. Just ask that person out on a real date and then make out with them. Good God. Don't use Netflix as a crutch before you're like, hey, I really want to kiss you. Can I kiss you? I'm gonna kiss you now. What a shocker there that maybe the person you asked to come over and watch Netflix with you wants to watch Netflix. Did you ever think of that? Maybe I actually wanted to watch Bo Burnham stand up. Maybe I actually wanted to watch The Emperor's New Groove. Maybe I actually wanted to watch National Treasure. Maybe I actually wanted to watch Blue Mountain State. But you didn't let that happen, did you? No, you had to shove your tongue down my throat. I'm not complaining about that part, but still, like, oh, Netflix and chill, there's no chill with you. Get out of here. We don't want you anymore. We actually want to watch our TV shows. Stop it. Leave the building. No one wants you anymore. That wraps up this video, and I'll make sure to put my links for my social media accounts in the description below. I'll do my best to post a video next week now that the YouTube channel is in full swing. I look forward to the next coming videos. I was so excited to film this video, and it turned out to be way longer than I even anticipated. It's a great ending thought. As a small young girl, you are taught that you're special, and there's a Prince Charming, and your vagina is sacred. Men are just taught to use their dick as a hose to water anything from a young age. That wraps up childhood into adulthood in a nutshell. What the fuck? That's a great end shot. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with society. I'm fucking done. But I have to turn the camera off. Okay.